How do you write chemical formulas? Have you ever wondered how to write chemical formulas? It can seem tricky at first, but with a few simple steps, you can master it. Let's break it down together. First, you need to identify the type of compound you are working with. Is it ionic or molecular? Ionic compounds are formed from metals and nonmetals, while molecular compounds come from nonmetals only. Knowing this helps you apply the right rules for writing the formula. Next, grab your periodic table. You will use it to find the chemical symbols for each element in your compound. For ionic compounds, always write the symbol of the cation, which is the positive ion, first. Then, write the anion, which is the negative ion. For molecular compounds, if carbon is present, write carbon first, followed by hydrogen, and then list other elements in alphabetical order. If there is no carbon, just list all elements alphabetically. Now, let's determine the charges or the number of atoms. For ionic compounds, you need to find the charge of each ion. Metals usually from positive ions, while nonmetals from negative ions. You want to balance the total positive and negative charges so that the compound is electrically neutral. For example, sodium ion and bromide ion both have charges of 1, so they combine in a 1-to-1 ratio from sodium bromide. If you have calcium ion and sulfide ion, both have charges of 2, so they also combine in a 1-to-1 ratio to form calcium sulfide. If the charges are different, you can use the crisscross method. The charge number of one ion becomes the subscript of the other ion. For molecular compounds, use the number of atoms indicated by the chemical structure or name. Next, write the formula with subscripts. Place the element symbols side by side and use subscripts to show the number of atoms or ions of each element. If there is only one atom or ion, you do not need to write a subscript. For example, water is represented as H2O, meaning there are 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Finally, simplify the formula. If possible, reduce the subscripts to the smallest whole number ratio. This is especially important for empirical formulas, which show the simplest ratio of elements. As you prepare for your Regents Chemistry exam, remember to always use a periodic table and an ion charge chart. Practice writing formulas for common ionic compounds like sodium chloride, magnesium oxide, and potassium nitrate. For transition metals that can have multiple charges, use Roman numerals in names and write formulas accordingly. Understanding exceptions is also key. For example, acids often start with hydrogen in their formulas, like HCl4 hydrochloric acid. Writing formulas correctly is essential for naming compounds, balancing chemical equations, and understanding chemical reactions. By following these steps, you can confidently write chemical formulas for a variety of compounds. Regular practice will help you become familiar and accurate, setting you up for success in high school chemistry.